Hi, everybody. Today is June 10th, 2021, and I'm recording a short introductory video for our ES 2330 Fluid Dynamics class for the summer of 2021 semester. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is how you'll access all of the course material. If you go to mynwc.edu, and you come over here to the right-hand side, underneath the Moodle tab will be a listing for any classes that you're taking this summer. So for the class that we're going to share together, that would be 21 Summer Fall Fluid, or excuse me, 21 Summer Fluid Dynamics. And this is the page that you'll go to for everything that you need to know. Now, I'm not supposed to open this. I'm actually going to close this a little bit. I'm going to put this in a student view so it looks more like what your page will look like. But anyway, I'm not allowed to open this until the first day of class, which is the 14th. So I will sneak it open 12 hours earlier. I'll get it open by Sunday morning at the latest, so maybe 24 hours early. But anyway, the first thing that I want you to see is that everything is available to you. The guiding document we have is here on the Moodle page, and that is the syllabus for the summer of 2021. All of our material will be done online, except there will be a proctored midterm exam and a proctored final exam, both of which will take 2 hours to complete. So there's not a particular time for that. I'll schedule that time with you, and we'll have several opportunities so that everybody in the class will have convenient times to take that, depending on your work schedule, if you have other classes and so forth. So we'll make sure that you get an opportunity to do that at a time that makes sense for you. So anyway, if you go through the syllabus and you'll see the prerequisites and so forth, you'll also see the items that will be submitted for grading. The first thing is a math pretest. Then we have 2 chapters of homework, a quiz, which is not proctored, but it is timed, then 2 more homeworks, then the midterm proctored timed exam. Then 2 more chapters of homework, another quiz, 3 chapters of homework, and the final exam. So each of these dates are the due dates that you need to hit in order to complete this over the course of the summer term. In other words, complete it by July 28th. However, if you're a little bit late or if you want to take something early, you are more than welcome to do so. And I will keep up on my grading so that you will you'll always have access to those items. I'll also try really hard to keep the page updated so that everything is available to you. Now, if you notice, all of those items that you'll be graded on are indicated with a blue button and the word submit. So one of my students a few years ago said that in this class, the thing to remember is submit for success. Every time there's a submit button, you need to submit something. So the first thing you would want to submit is the math concepts pretest, which is right here. It's one of the PDF documents above. So you'll open this up and handwrite the exam, and then you'll submit it as a PDF file to me. Now, you can use a scanner or you can use like a scanning app on your phone. If you don't have a way to scan the homework exams, let me know, or the homeworks and the quizzes and the exams, please let me know, and I will help you with that later on. But there's lots of apps that you can use that are free to you if you don't have access to a scanner. Once again, so we did the math pretest, then there's the submit for homework 1. You'll see right here, there is a list of the homework problems. So these are the homework problems that you will do. And then when, like I said, by hand, and then you'll submit them through the homework button. Now, the other thing that you need to know is that everything from our textbook that we're using for this class is available through the Moodle page. So for example, right here, we have textbook for chapter 1. If you click on that, you'll see that it is it's a PDF of the chapter 1 material. So the way that you'll work through this material is, let's go back to the pretest. You will open and study all of the PDF files. You will submit anything that has a blue submit button. And the other piece is, beginning with chapter 1, is you will watch the vodcasts. So the vodcasts are stored in a couple of different places. I keep everything on YouTube so that you can always access it in case you don't, in case there's a problem with our Moodle site, which happens very occasionally, but it can happen. So watch all of the podcasts, study all of the PDF files and the pictures, if there's pictures, or Word files also, and then submit. And remember that this due date will get you done in time for the end of the semester. If you end up being a little bit late, it's not a problem. So you do homework. In this case, you have 3 homeworks before the first quiz, and the quiz is right here. You open it up when you're ready to start. The quiz, it says 45 minutes, but you can really have an hour if you want. And then when you're done, you handwrite the quiz and submit it here. Okay. After you finish that section, you go on. There are chapters 1 and 2 up above. Here's textbook chapter 3. Same thing. Watch the podcasts. Study the PDF and if there are any Word files or whatever, and then submit the homework. And if you hit those marks, you'll be on point to finish by the end of the semester. Now, these were the times that were available for the spring of 2021 semester, but it will be similar. Well, you'll have several times that you'll be able to take the exam. So and if none of them work, we'll schedule something individually so that you are able to complete the exam in an asynchronous fashion that won't interfere with your other obligations for the summer. All right, so as you see, there's quite a bit of work. The pace is very quick, so there's no harm, no foul if you end up taking a little bit longer. But if you need it transcripted for next fall, you'll need to make sure to try to stay pretty close to the schedule. The final exam, which should be taken by July 27th, I have a study guide, and then you'll submit once again. And when you get done with everything, you'll be good to go. Now, the other thing I want to say is I work really hard to keep caught up with my grading. And so hopefully I will never be significantly behind in terms of having your work critiqued and back to you so that you can see what you need to work on. There's a couple of other things. If you want to know, what does the homework look like? What should the homework look like? If you look at this introductory material, you will see that I have a file called the homework template. And if you open this up, it gives you an example of how I want your homework done. So that is the quick version of what's going to happen in our class. I hope you will make sure that you get a hold of me anytime that you have problems, or if you have any questions. I'm available all summer, even though we do not have a synchronous time together. I'm here to help you. So anytime that you need help, please let me know and we'll get you squared away. You can either email me at astrid.northrup@nwc.edu, or the better way to get a hold of me is to text me at 307-272-1833. The number is always available to you. If I'm not free, I won't answer, but I'll always get back to you. Sometimes I'll get back to you right away, and other times, like if it's late at night, if I'm sleeping, if I have an obligation at that particular time, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, everybody, so we're off to a great semester. I enjoy teaching this class a lot. It's a great, interesting, important class, and I'm looking forward to working with you. So don't ever hesitate to get a hold of me, and hopefully everybody will be very successful and get the grade that they want to get and that they need to get to move forward. So that's my goal. I hope that's your goal. And so we can work together to make that happen. Have a wonderful day.